Last night I finished Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and this is my first 5-star book of 2025. I loved this book. The banter in this book eats down. It eats down. Okay, I've read Beach Read and Funny Story by her, and Beach Read I gave 3.25 stars, I think, and Funny Story I gave 4 stars. This is 5 stars. The relationship between Nora and Charlie is literally electric. Their banter from the start to the end, you can really feel their connection, which means so much to me, because I feel like nowadays I pick up a romance book and I don't feel the characters' connection. It feels superficial. It feels like we're acting like it's there, or there's not enough talking between the characters before like a relationship comes up or there's any feelings involved. On top of all that as well, there was no third act breakup, no miscommunication trope. All the issues and problems between any like the relationship or the siblings, like, it's very realistic in the fact that it's just life. There is no miscommunication, breakup, cheating, any of that bullshit. So it made me like it even more because it felt realistic and it didn't just feel like we're throwing this in here to spice up the plot. No, the progression made complete sense in the way it was handled, so I'm very pleased with that. So I think that made this book a little bit more special for me. And then the connection between Nora and her younger sister Libby was so emotionally moving for me. I have siblings, I have sisters, so I really felt this book. I felt what she was feeling, and this book made me cry. It made me cry. I literally read, hold on, I'm not gonna read the part before this because, you know, context and no spoilers. However, it ended exactly how I thought it was going to end. I mean, I was a little unsure, but in my head I was like, well, this should happen because this makes sense, and it did end up happening. So, and I was pleased because I was like, well, thank God, because we're talking about, Nora brings up how she doesn't like happy endings in stories and stuff like that. She likes when it's kind of left open, and I was like, please don't tell me this is going to be left open, because I kind of want the happy ending. Like I said before, reading this with the previous context had me crying. It had me crying. Maybe love shouldn't be built on a foundation of compromises, but maybe it can't exist without them either. Not the kind that forces two people into shapes they don't fit in, but the kind that loosens their grips, always leaves room to grow. Compromises that say, there will be a U-shaped space in my heart, and if your shape changes, I will adapt. No matter where we go, our love will stretch out to hold us, and that makes me feel like everything will be okay. I read this, like, oh my god, had to put the book down, had to sob, come back, and finish the rest. And then I highlighted the shit out of this book.